Okay, so let's dive into this. We've got this excerpt here, the Tutu tornado of Breezyville.
Right.
And I mean, the title alone tells you this isn't your average weather report.
Not even close.
Yeah.
So the basic idea, the source tells us, is this town, Breezyville, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they get this, well, totally bizarre weather event. A tiny tornado touches down.
But the twist is, it's wearing a tutu, a pink glittery one.
Exactly. A pink, glittery tutu. So our job here, I guess, is to unpack this really peculiar story and see, what insights we can actually pull from it.
Yeah, what's fascinating right off the bat is how the source just completely flips our idea of a tornado.
Totally. We think, danger, chaos.
Destruction.
Right. But this story gives us something, well, pretty different, starting with that tutu, obviously.
And it wasn't destructive, was it? The source describes it doing graceful pirouettes.
Yeah, pirouettes. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Dancing through the park, apparently twirling over petals.
Spinning in the sandbox.
Yep.
And it says it even gave a little curtsy by the swing set.
A curtsy. It must have just, blown the townspeople's mind.
Oh, completely. And their first reaction, the source says, was just confusion.
Utter confusion. Just blinking, trying to figure out what on earth they were seeing.
Until someone blurts out, Tutunado?
Tutunado. Which is, perfect in its absurdity, right? That need to label something, even if the label makes almost no sense.
It really captures that initial shock, but then things start to shift, don't they? The source brings in Miss Breezy?
Ah, yes, the local ballet teacher.
Yeah.
And her perspective is key here.
Because she didn't see a weather anomaly or, something scary. What did she see?
She saw, and this is a great quote from the source, a spring recital star who just happened to twirl a little wild.
I love that framing. It's not a problem. It's just an unconventional performer.
Exactly. And that shift, that reframing, it apparently changed everything.
Yeah, the source says it was contagious. The kids especially, they saw it through her eyes.
So they weren't hiding or scared anymore.
No. They started joining in, spinning and swirling with the tornado. The fear just evaporated.
Wow. Replaced by wonder and participation.
Uh-huh. And it turned the whole thing into, get this, the world's first ever Ballet Storm Parade.
A Ballet Storm Parade. That's incredible. And it didn't just happen once.
No, the source says it became a tradition.
Seriously, based on a tutu-wearing tornado.
Yep. After that, apparently, any sudden breeze was a signal, grab your tutus. It went from weird weather to this joyful community thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All because they chose to see it differently.
Mm-hmm. And the source explicitly pulls out some lessons from this, doesn't it?
It does. The first one is pretty clear. Creativity. How it can turn something unexpected, maybe even disruptive, into, well, fun.
Like taking a tornado and making it a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
and then the town using their own creativity to join the dance.
Right. And the second point is about movement and dance's expression.
Yeah, the tornado expressed itself, maybe unintentionally, through spins.
And the town responded, expressing their joy through movement, too. It's like a wordless conversation.
And there's that other lovely lesson the source mentions. Sometimes the wildest ones bring the most joy.
The thing that seemed so strange, so out of place,
Became the source of this unifying, happy experience.
it's a really powerful little allegory when you think about it.
Yeah.
If something like a tornado, which we see as this wild force, can be seen as beautiful, can bring joy just by shifting perspective and adding some creativity, well, the source says even a tornado dances beautifully with a tutu and a little love.
So, thinking about that, for you listening,
Yeah.
how does this connect? This idea of finding beauty or maybe even fun in the unexpected things that show up in your life.
Yeah, the stuff that feels disruptive or confusing at first.
How might that Breezyville perspective apply?
It leaves us with a pretty interesting thought, doesn't it?
Mm.
If a tornado can metaphorically put on a tutu and bring joy,
Mm-hmm.
where might you look for the tutis in your own unexpected storms? What happens if you approach them with a bit more creativity, maybe?